Welsh Baccalaureate Skills Challenge Certificate, Global Challenge Skills Lesson, Lesson 1. The first task on this booklet is to fill in your name and form. So as you can see here, I'm going to just type in my name, make sure to use the caps lock for the surname, and we'll make up a form. On the next slide then, you're faced with your first task. What you'll have to do is write down anything you already know about the issue of child poverty and anything then that you wish to learn about while we study this topic. So for example, I type in here that many children globally live in poverty. Maybe I want to find out how many children live in poverty. Now, once you've completed that task, what you will need to do is to write down your definition for child poverty. What do you understand by that term? So you would write down, child poverty is, and then you would obviously put in what you think child poverty is. For task 2, you're going to look at a range of posters in relation to child poverty, and I'd like you to write down what shocks you the most. So what stands out the most when you look at these images? Is there a particular fact, a particular statistic, something that you really feel impacts you and your understanding of child poverty? For task 3, I want you to think, will reducing child poverty help to stop world population growth? So what that's asking you is, by making less people or removing more people from poverty, will this then reduce the amount of people that are being born, and then will able to lead to a reduction in world population growth? For task 4, I now want you to think about your opinion that you gave in task 3, and after watching the video, has your opinion changed? Were there any facts, statistics, any ideas that made you reconsider your position on this topic and led to you changing your mind? Give a reason why, justify your response. Task 5 now requires you to look at the statement, reducing child poverty should be the world's #1 priority. And much like you would have done in many of your humanities lessons at Key Stage 3 or in other subjects, you're going to write a discussion text. And you're going to discuss the issue of child poverty being the world's #1 priority, then also consider, are there other priorities that maybe global leaders, us as individuals, should be more focused on? So you will fill in the text box here. On one hand, it should be because, and list reasons why child poverty should be the most important factor or the world's #1 priority. And then on the other hand, what are the other factors that are really important? Should we now, in light of recent events, be more focused on providing global health care? Would it be more beneficial to look at dealing with border control? What do you feel would be other priorities that the world should focus on? Pollution, for example. And then give a justification at the bottom of what do you think? What's your opinion? Is child poverty the world's #1 priority? Or are there more important issues that you feel need to be addressed? And if so, say why. Finally, for task 6, I'd now like you to reflect on what you've learned. Can you answer any of the questions that you set yourself in task 1? And then are there any further questions that you still have that you would like to look into further? And now's your opportunity to do that. Use the independent learning element of this task and of the time we have at the moment to complete that task.